working as an ensemble and as a collaborative. There's 6 of us. Really, it's just a time-consuming process of brainstorming. You bring in an idea, this is a novel that I read, or I heard this on the radio, and then we sit down and start talking about what's interesting about it, how we can make it into a show.
Yeah, I think that really, we ended up becoming a theater company because maybe a little bit we were young and stupid and not afraid to do dumb things like start a theater company. And we were also willing to be poor. And we wanted to make theater. We wanted to do it our way too.
We met in college. We decided that we'd try to make a go of it, and we got the physical space where we're sitting now.
We ended up in this space that's just off of the Santa Fe Arts District that is really just a cement box.
Seeing a production here is, it's almost like being involved in the production. You're very close. If there isn't really anything standing between you and the pure magic of the actors trying to create.
I think there's a casual atmosphere and just sort of a live atmosphere. It's not stuffy. We come out after the show and talk to you. You know, there's a keg in the lobby. You can grab a beer, throw in a couple bucks.
We wanted to have a space that was malleable, a blank area that can become a canvas.
Their sets, their props, just what they do with such a minimal amount of materials. It's like, whoa.
To work on a Buntport show is to honestly have your hand in every single pot.
Everyone works on all aspects of the production. We write the script and build the set and rehearse and put the show up. And because we write everything, I think that the work comes from like a place in time, which is now.
It's entirely what they come up with, often based on some kind of a literary inspiration.
Moby Dick Unread was, the idea of it was sort of like, oh, no one's ever read that. In addition to our main stage productions, we have an ongoing off-night series.
Weird things that keep us on our toes as creators.
Performance-based, strange entertainment that happens the 3rd Tuesday of every month.
Of this month is The Great Debate, and 2 kind of ridiculous arguments are argued throughout the evening by non-professionals.
The one I was most recently part of was Bacon versus Kevin Bacon.
Buntport Versus, and that's where our ensemble, the 6 of us, take on another group at what they do. So that's been a circus, burlesque dancers. This year, Buntport created the education department, which is going to schools, teaching workshops. I mean, it's sort of our collaborative process taken out to these kids.
Our kids program, it's called Trunks. It's affordable, so it's not a problem for the whole family to come.
The premise in Trunks is that you have a couple of superheroes who are not terribly super, a little bit bumbling.
Hi, my name is Trixie Trudfeld, aka The Germ. I have the superpower to make people sneeze at inopportune moments.
The fact that we, from the very beginning, started creating different types of programming, like the sitcoms that we were running for so many years, that brought people in on a more regular basis. I think that created really an amazing sort of family.
I think a lot of people in Denver say, you know, how do we keep them? Why haven't they been spirited away? And I think they love being here. For 10 years, they've been figuring out how to collaborate. And they probably should write a book about how they do that, because it would be some magnificent treatise on getting along.
So we've just been kind of experimenting, and we've been lucky, mostly due to great support from the audience.
One of the things that Buntport provides for me is an opportunity to feel that I matter. I feel in some ways as if I have a home here.
I always tell these people they make me feel glad to be alive, and there's always that sense of what are they going to come up with next?
You're in my house, buddy. You're in my house. Choo-choo!